subscribe. Tariq Radio. Like and subscribe.
Okay. All right. Let me see who we got. Let's get some other folks in here because we got a lot of people in here. Let's get African Groiper. Uh oh. This is going. This is a troll page if I ever seen one. What's up, African?
Oh, hi.
What's up, African Groper?
Hey, bro, I want to ask you, why do you want reparations?
Why shouldn't I get reparations?
Bro, the slave owners died. They died. Why should we make the new white people pay reparations? It makes no sense, bro.
Well, no, it's the same government, sir. It's the same government. That
But they're dead.
no, the government ain't dead. This government is alive and well and using the money generated from slavery right now. That's why this nation is so powerful. It's from that money from slavery. That money didn't go nowhere. That money ain't dead, and I want that,
Bro,
and I want it. Now, African groping. Now, where you from? Because you sound like a white dude pretending to be black. Where you from?
I'm from Nigeria, but I live in New Jersey, bro.
Oh, what tribe are
L-
you from in Nigeria?
I don't have a tribe,
All
bro.
right, you're a white
But
man. You're a white man.
no, but listen,
No, no, no,
listen.
no, 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 no. Don't lie. Okay, you're not Nigerian, and in your profile you said you're Haitian, so you got 3 or 4 lies already circulating. So that means you're a white dude, right?
No, bro, I'm mixed. I'm mixed.
You're
But
mixed with
listen,
what? No, 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 no,
I'm
no.
Haitian. I'm Haitian Nigerian, bro.
You're Haitian, and no, don't. It's you can't have 2 levels of must. That would make just everything explode. Those are 2 different types of must. That's flammable. So I don't believe that, sir. Yeah, I think you are a white man. I think you're a white
I'm
man.
not. I'm not. I want to know why you're blaming the new government, bro. Why? Like, bro, slavery is
What new
abolished,
government? There's no new government. This is the same government that had us enslaved. So
but it's the new, bro. It's the new people. It's new
is
people.
this the? It's the same government. So it doesn't matter. It's the same government. Yeah, and the
But,
the
bro,
benefits that they're still benefiting the same way they benefited during slavery. The
no,
resources.
no,
No, listen. The resources are maldistributed into white hands. It was like that then, it's like that now. So they're still on the same white supremacist code, the anti black code, and that has to be corrected, and we have to get compensation from that. Doesn't that make sense?
no, because, bro, here's my take, bro. It's over. Slavery is over. Black people can go get a job, not do crime, bro. They can go to school, but they choose not to, bro. Like, bro, you have a choice.
Right. And that's another thing. This I'm white and I say so narrative that was a part of slavery is alive now. What you're doing now, that's called I'm white and I say so. That's why we need compensation. We're going to have to get compensation with this whole we deserve to be mistreated based on I'm white and I say so. So we're going to have to get some compensation, sir.
Okay, so
That's
let's say you did get reparations. Would it be like $10K or how much, bro?
it doesn't concern you because you're not going to get it.
I'm
And
black,
no, no, I don't believe that. I don't believe you're not a foundational Black American. You understand?
bro.
And
Black.
you're not a foundational Black American. You were not enslaved on this land. Now, why would you get anything?
I mean, I don't want any money,
Then
bro.
why are you talking about
I
you
mean,
black? Then what the hell? What does that mean?
listen, bro. You people, us
No,
people,
no.
us people, bro.
You're
You
trolling,
complain too much.
sir. Your trolling is just eating itself
I'm
alive. And you're
I'm not trolling,
yeah, and
bro.
you. I see some retweets of Nick Fuentes. So you were Nick
I don't
Fuentes
know who
follower.
that is,
Yes, you do
but
because
you.
you. Okay, don't do that because now you're troll failing now. That's why I believe you're a white man. I believe you're a
I'm
white
not white.
man. I believe you're a white man, sir. You are a white man pretending to be black because your them low birth rates are
Okay, bro.
scary.
One question. One question. Why are us black people a minority, but we still do hella crime? Why,
Like what? What crime? What crime do black people do that your community don't do?
bro? black on black crime, bro.
It doesn't do anything to touch
Like,
white on white crime, white on everybody crime. That's the
yeah, but
problem. White
bro,
white on everybody crime eclipse that.
bro, black people do it way more, like per capita,
No,
per
you
capita.
can't even get that lie out.
How is that a lie?
Raw numbers is what matters. Raw numbers is what matters. The raw numbers is the white supremacists are the biggest criminals in recorded history, sir. The biggest criminals, murderers, rapists, the biggest ones, sir.
That's not true. That's because there's more white people. Like,
No, it's
on
not. No,
average.
it's not. No,
Yes,
it's
there is.
not. No, it's not. No, it's not.
How?
The white people are only 7% of the Earth's population, sir. It's not more white people. That's
Yeah,
not
but in
true.
America,
Yeah, they're in America they are, but I'm talking about just white supremacy is global. It's a global phenomenon, and globally they've been the most destructive. The white supremacists, they've been the most violent, the most murderous people in recorded history, right?
okay, then why do black people do hella crime in
I
America?
guess they
But
emulate white
why?
supremacists. I guess they should stop emulating the white supremacists, right?
So they're copying black. So they're copying
I
white
think,
people,
yeah, I think the ones who do crime, I think they might be copying the criminal culture of the white supremacists. So they have to stop doing that. We don't want them to emulate white supremacist culture. That's why we need those reparations, so we don't have to do that, right?
bro. No, bro, that's cope. Like, black people do crime because they want to. Like, bro, you don't have
Why does
to.
your white community do crime?
I'm black,
No, you're not.
but
No, you're not.
bro,
You're not black. You're not black. There's nothing black
bro,
about you.
that's like that's cap.
Only thing
But
black is the gap in your bussy that you open for other white men, sir. You are a white man.
dude, hold on, bro, answer
You
this.
are a wide bussy white man. All right. Stop pretending to be black. You're not black, sir. All right. Y'all have these black fantasies. Y'all very homoerotic. You white supremacist males are extremely homoerotic. Y'all sit around fantasizing about being black.
Jews, it's the
No, I
Jews.
don't want to hear that. Oh no, I don't want to hear all that. So that's yeah, that's that white supremacist gibberish, sir. You're mayonnaise
The
encrusted.
slave trade was Jews. The slave
Yeah, yeah.
trade was Jews.
Right, right. You're
Bro, it's documented. It's documented.
right.
Jewish men had slaves, not white people, bro. The slave trade.
Well, then why were all the ships named after Christians then? Why did they have so many Christian named ships? And then why did they have so many churches over here that were Christians? How come it was the Pope and the Catholic Church sanctioning slavery, sir? It wasn't no synagogue. Well, it was the Catholic Church, the Christian Church. Why were they doing all of that?
Then why did they
No, I
have
asked you a question. I
Jewish
asked you a
names? They,
question.
I don't know, bro,
All
but
right, then keep your mouth
uh,
shut. All right, you
bro,
don't
but it's a
know.
fact. It
You
was
don't
Jews.
know. There you go. All right. All right, you don't know. I don't want to hear no goofy talking points. All right, let me get some more folks in here. I don't want to hear all that. All them troll points. Don't want to hear all that nonsense. All right. Don't want to hear it. Let's get Stevens. Yeah, hear these white supremacist trolls getting caught in lie after lie. He done said he's about five different ethnicities. Stevens, what's up, Stevens?
Hey Tariq, man. Sorry about that guy from the he's a bad representative of us white people.
Yes,
I just
sir.
want to apologize on his behalf and his mockery of the great FBA community is
It wasn't a
very
mockery of
offensive.
us. It was not because he was pretending to be Nigerian, so he couldn't pretend to be us. So he
I'm
yeah, so he
sorry.
knew not to even try that. So, but what's going on with you, Stevens?
Not too much, man. I just want to follow up with the progress on these reparations, man. We need to talk to the Trump administration and get this resolved in the next 3 years.
Yeah, yeah, I would love to sit down with Mr. Trump and see what we can hash out and see what's popping. I think we can get a lot of good things going. What's going on with Trump? Because people are talking about another term, and I don't know how's that going to work, which I doubt.
It's just like to play games with the left, just mess with their heads
Oh,
a little bit.
that's
But
what I thought. Yeah, yeah, just kind of troll them a little bit. I feel that. All right, man. But thank you so much, man. I appreciate it.
you got it,
All
Tyrese.
right, all right. Let me see. We got a couple of troll accounts. Let's get Ike in here. Ike. Let's get Ike in the building. Mr. Ike with the troll account. What's up, Ike?
Oh, I'm not a troll.
You're not okay. You just got the troll meme though. So whenever I see those,
I mean, hey, that's your opinion.
it's not an
I
opinion.
really just came up
It's not an
here
opinion.
to say that reparations won't fix black behavior. Black people commit crime because they're black, not because they're poor.
Right. Well, that means we got to get reparations because that means criminality is genetic.
I think that
Slow down.
a
Slow
few.
down. Slow your trolling down. Slow it down because we're going to address all of your talking points. You ain't got to rush. Just slow.
I didn't make any talking points.
All right. Yeah, you kind of are, but let's address what you just said. If people, we commit crime because we're black. That means it's genetic, and that means we have to be taken care of. So we're going to have to get
Right.
reparations. Right.
I agree.
Right.
I
So
think
we
we
we're
should send you back to your daddy's house
no, well, no, well,
in
no,
Africa
no.
on a cruise ship.
This is our homeland, sir.
Mm-mm. No, bro.
This is our homeland. We're not going to be
No, I don't
sent
think
back
so.
anywhere. Yeah, hey, sir. This you had to flee over here for Black Daddy to
Maybe
feed
the
you.
Caribbean.
You what?
Maybe the Caribbean or something. We could send you to Haiti or Jamaica,
Why would we be sent
Trinidad
to?
and Tobago.
This is our homeland, sir.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, well, maybe you can go back to Ireland, right? Or probably the Middle East, because you sound like one of the Middle Eastern wannabe Anglos. You,
No,
yeah, you
no,
ain't
I
no
don't think
real,
so.
you ain't no real Anglo. You a wannabe.
I didn't say I was Anglo.
Yeah, I know you're not. You're trying to
I
act
didn't
like
say
it.
that I was, but I'm
Yeah,
just saying,
I'm saying, but you sound like you're Middle Eastern or something, sir. You sound
that's.
like
But I'm American, so
no. You're an immigrant, sir. I can hear it.
no, I'm actually
Sir, you're an
no.
immigrant.
I'm just from New York. I'm not from
Oh, I know you're an
the
immigrant. I know
fields
you're
of
an immigrant.
the
I know
southern
you're an immigrant then, sir.
trash.
I know you're an immigrant. I know you're an immigrant. You're like Latino something. There's an immigrant thing there.
There's not.
Yeah. And
I mean,
you're trying to project your failures
I'm
onto
not
us, sir.
projecting anything. I'm just saying,
Yes, sir.
you're black. You're
I hear
black.
no,
So
I hear
100% at that. That's
I
crazy.
hear a kilo of cocaine being boiled on your stove in the back, sir, in your homeland. Y'all over there flipping birds down in South America somewhere, sir, talking about we commit crime. And
I'm not
your ass
Hispanic or Middle Eastern at all.
and your ass had to flee over here because of your shitty homeland, sir. How
Hey, man,
yeah, that you fled
we
over
had
here
to
for a
drag
reason.
you over here because of your
No,
shitty
no,
home.
no. You it wasn't no we. We were already here, and some of the ones who came over were here way before you, sir. So we built this
Y'all
nation
got
from
dragged
scratch.
here, and
No. Well, we built this nation from scratch, sir. So you fled here with a drippy bussy and a hungry belly, eating off black daddies, sir. So you have to show respect with your little fleeing ass. All right, because you're going to get shipped back to
you
your
really are,
little
man. That's crazy.
yeah, with your you're projecting. You're going to get sent back to your little dilapidated homeland, sir. While you're
Have you
mad and
seen your homeland?
no, my
They can't
homeland is
even
here.
build. They didn't.
My
They
home.
can't even develop a wheel.
No. That's not. I don't live there. This is my
They
homeland
can't
here.
even grow a crop.
Okay, that ain't got nothing to do with me. That ain't got nothing to
Yeah, it
do with.
does.
No, it
That's your
doesn't.
own.
No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't.
Unless you came from the cane
No, it
fields
doesn't.
and the sugar cane fields, that's
No, it
got
doesn't.
everything to do with you, Tariq.
None of those. We ain't got no connection with none of those African countries
This is
over
just
there.
the new age.
We don't have no connection. We've been over here way before those modern African nations were built, sir. No disrespect to the African nations. No disrespect to them. But yes, sir. You're the new booty here, sir. You're the one who had to flee over here. You couldn't make a wheel. You had to wheelbarrow your ass and your fat abuela to bring your ass over here under us, sir. That you had to wheelbarrow your family over here over the border, sir. How does that feel? Huh? Come on, Ike.
Well, you kept muting me, so I had to wait for the
No,
space to
I
recover.
those were your man boobs falling on the phone. That's that, sir. Your big Mexican titties falling on the
I mean,
phone.
unless you came from,
No, sir. You got your Mexican titties out for Cinco de Mayo and they fell on the phone, nigga. So
well, I
that's what
don't
that was.
celebrate Cinco de Mayo because I'm
Right.
American. But
Yeah.
this
You
is
had
just the
to
new age that she.
you had no, you had to pledge of allegiance. You had to pledge
New
allegiance
Age,
to.
dashiki,
Yeah.
Afrocentric.
You had to pledge allegiance to my country. You had to take an oath. I didn't have to. You had to take an oath and denounce your
Let me
failed
guess, you think
homeland.
George Washington
And
is black?
fail. You had to denounce your failed homeland, sir. I didn't. That's what makes you mad, no, ain't it?
Oh man, I'm not mad. If you're here,
Yeah,
I'm
you
pretty
are
calm.
mad. You had to
It's a little
denounce.
late in the day
Yeah,
to be.
only one of us had to denounce a failed homeland and make a pledge of allegiance to a new land. I didn't, sir, because my family built this bitch from the bottom up. You had to come over here and hold your hand on a Bible with chicken crumbs
Thank
and
you for
shit.
building the
Yeah, yeah,
textile.
yeah. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States. I would be a good citizen. Yeah.
Thank you for building a textile industry with free labor and
Yeah,
cotton. I
yes,
appreciate it.
indeed. Yeah, because
Sweaters for everybody.
if it were not for us, you'd be down in South America riding a donkey picking coffee beans like Juan Valdez for $3 a week. So you're
I don't know who
welcome,
that
sir.
is, but
So
okay.
you're welcome. You're welcome. The
I don't
word that
really
you're
think no,
welcome.
but
All
no, I
right.
don't. I'm not gonna thank you.
Yeah, you are going to thank us.
No,
Yeah,
I'm
you are.
not.
You are
You
because
know, I'll never. I
if
could
it
never.
weren't for us, you'd be smuggling a pound of kilos of cocaine in your bussy across the border. You'd be a moist drug mule. All right, that's what you would be.
You
You'd
just
be
say
a
the gayest.
you would be a big sassy drug mule.
You just say the gayest shit.
Right. Because I'm reflecting your lifestyle, sir. You're a
No,
big
you
old
just
punk.
keep.
You're a big old punk, and you're jealous of
All you
black.
talk about is
You're a big punk, and you're jealous of black daddy. All right.
that's gay.
You're sitting up here whining about black people all day. You jealous failed punk. Yeah, we're rubbing it in your face, and you're mad because your women are running after black daddy all the time, and you're sitting up making memes on the internet. And that make you mad too? Them chicas in your community bouncing on them soul poles, does that make you mad?
You're
Huh?
married to a Jewish woman, bro. What are you talking
Yeah.
about?
And your abuela is a big
I don't
Eskimo.
have one of those.
Yeah, your abuela is half
I don't
Eskimo.
have
Yeah, your abuela is half Eskimo. Yeah, my Jewish wife had to feed your big abuela, who's half
your Jewish
Eskimo,
wife's great.
and she got icicles on her titties. All right, so yeah, we all got different ethnicities going on in the family, don't we, sir? Huh?
Your Jewish wife's grandma brought you here,
Yeah.
bro.
And your abuela has
She
icicles
brought
on.
you here.
Your abuela has icicles and taco sauce on her titties. How about that, right?
That's
Hmm?
a little freaky, don't you think?
Yeah, and she's looking. Your abuela's looking for a strong brother to thaw them titties out, and that's
Well,
what you're mad at.
my grandmother's married, unlike yours,
No,
so
but
I don't really need to get it.
she still has a hankering for the soul pole. Yeah, she still want niggas to lick the Goya powder off that pussy. All right, so that don't mean anything.
My grandmother has a
Yeah, your grandmother has a heavy titty. That's what she has. One titty is heavier than the other. All right. She has one tit in the middle. She has a uniboob, and she wants niggas to suck on them. So that's what you're upset about. All right.
deportation, is what she's asking for.
Yeah. There's an
That's
N
what she
word.
voted for.
No,
I
no,
mean, that's
no,
what it is.
no. She voted to come over
That's
here.
what was voted for.
She voted to put that mouth on some brothers so she can keep her green card privileges. So that's what she had to do. You know, your granny
That's
had to do.
not
Your
gonna
granny had to really work that mouth to get a green card. She had to come down to the hood and suck the barbecue sauce out of the soul poles in order to get a green card to bring y'all asses over here, sir. So give thanks. All right. All right. Well, how about that? All right. Anyway, Ike, any last words, sir? Hmm? I think your man boobs fell on the phone again, Ike.
I think that was your man boobs that fell on the phone, you black.
Okay, that's you, sir. You even said that real much. You said that with a lisp. You said that with a lisp, sir. You probably dressed like Ricky Martin over there. You probably got on some booty shorts and some penny loafers, about to twerk that little old Hispanic ass for Cinco de Mayo. You about to bend over and let Nick. You gonna let Nick Fuentes hit your ass like a pinata. That's what you over there doing. You and your fellow Mexican, Nick Fuentes. Y'all banging each other's pussies with sticks so candy can come out. You boy. Well, he left. Okay. Yeah, he's a little sassy Hispanic wannabe white supremacist. Hilarious. That's funny.
Root work tonight. Root work tonight. Root work tonight. Root work tonight. I'll be feeling so right. I got that root work tonight. Feeling fresh from the morning light. Root work hit me, I'm set for the night. Look good, smell right. Yeah, I'm that type. I gotta let the world know I got that root work tonight. Root work tonight. Yeah, root work tonight. I'll be feeling so right. I got that root